Hey guys, and welcome to KnitCrate. In today's video we're going to go over July's KnitCrate. I didn't get a chance to do June's KnitCrate. By the time I had gotten mine, it was a little bit too late in the game for me to do a video on it, but I did want to show the color. It's this orange color, which is not my favorite color. It's actually my least favorite color, but the texture of the yarn, it looks like it's got like its own braiding going on, and the fact that it's alpaca mixed with cotton and wool. I've never seen those combinations before, personally. I know I'm probably not worldly in the yarn world, obviously, but it's a really nice feel, and I like the braiding, but I don't really care for the color, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might have a family member who might want something in this, so it might be like a Christmas idea for something that I might knit with it, but this was June's, and I wanted today to do my July video, and I have cut it so that it's easy to open, obviously, but I have not peeked inside yet, so I'm pretty excited to see what July has to offer. I'm just from the preview that I saw on Ravelry, I am excited for that. I'm usually not about bright colors, so I'm hoping this isn't just another green, because I get a lot of like greens and blues, and those are pretty much the colors, which I understand from a marketing perspective. You want to give people the colors that they're most likely, that the general population is going to like, but I personally, I'm getting kind of tired of the greens and the blues that I get for the most part. I don't know. That's just me. I also got orange the other day, the last month, so again, I got orange last month, so I really can't complain about that. I'd love to see more purples and reds and blacks and neutrals, honestly, because I think neutrals go with everything. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. Alright, let's see what we got this month. I'm pretty excited about this. Ooh, speaking of blue, this is definitely got like a midnight blue hue to it. Let's see. It's very, very pretty, and oh my goodness, what is in this, because it is super soft. Okay, I'm going to move everything out of this and move the box out of here because I'm having too much of an issue with it. Get rid of the box. There. It's gone. Let's get the yarn back in here. There's definitely little additions, which are really exciting. They've gone back to doing 2 a month. There was 1 month where they only did 1, and I was kind of like, well, that would make me sad if I... There was a little bit where they were only doing 1 a month, which was kind of not great. I liked the idea of getting 2, because if you get 2, you're able to have more choices for what projects you do with it. I know they send you like a specific project that you do with it, but honestly, I end up doing stuff with the yarn that's not in the project a lot of the time. So Knit Logic by KnitCrate. Knitlogy. Oh, Knitlogy. Oh, that's an E. My bad. I'm really bad at cursive, apparently. Knitlogy by Glowing. By Knitology. There we go. Knitology. I can say things. Knitology Glowing Worsted. Colorway Pachyderm. I don't know how that's a pachyderm, but sure. 40% superwash merino, 30% silk, that explains that, and 30% alpaca, so that's really nice. This is 150 yards, or 137 meters, 100 grams. Needle size is USA 10, so that makes sense, 5 to 6 millimeter. Care, hand wash, cold only. That's the alpaca, and the fact that this is so nice, lay flat to air dry. All Knitology yarns are made exclusively for KnitCrate. So again, they've got another exclusive yarn. This is exquisite. This is by far the softest crate that I've received for my KnitCrate in a month, and this is so ridiculously soft. I love the color. It's like a midnight blue and almost black, so that definitely goes towards like more of a it's not a neutral, obviously, but it goes with more things I find dark colors do. So that's just me, though. So I love this. I'm definitely excited to knit with this. This is very nice. What did it come with? There's a little baggie here that it came with something else. It was a little stitch marker. Never Enough Whimsy Mermaid City yarn. And they've got a little card, so that's really nice. I think it's a little stitch marker with a little tiny, let's see if I can get a close-up of that. It's a little tiny elephant, which is super cute, and it comes with little stitch markers. I'll definitely be using that when I knit with this, because I like to knit with softer and more luxurious. I like to knit with more luxurious yarn like this, so I'm definitely going to knit with this because it's really nice and pretty. I do both. As most of you know, I knit and I crochet. And let's see what the KnitCrate inspirations. So I think there was also a red choice that they probably sent out. Oh, look at all those colors. These are all colors that I like. These are very pretty. Colors of Wonder. We've brought back one of our favorite yarns this month, Knitology Glowing Worsted. First, I'm having a hard time with Knitology. It's a weird like name. First introduced in February 2017, this worsted weight yarn is a decadent blend of superwash wool and silk and baby alpaca. Each skein has 150 yards, so everything that I basically just said, and they come in the colorways of light up, pachyderm, and flying trapeze. And it's usually $24 per skein. So again, this is definitely worth the money considering how much the KnitCrates are and the fact that you're getting 2 skeins. That's what I was getting at, is that you definitely want a value. When they were only sending 1 skein and the skein's worth $24, you essentially are paying for the cost of the yarn. But here you're getting your value on top of the fact that you're getting a KnitCrate, if that makes sense. I like getting value when I'm doing something that's kind of like a surprise and that I have no idea what I'm buying. But that's because I'm a crazy coupon lady, so there's that. Ooh. A glittering glimmering yarn seemed like the perfect match for this month's sock crate, which features Knitology sparkling sock. The space is 70% merino, nylon, and stellina. So nylon 20%, 10% stellina, and features 399 yards. So if you got the sock crate, that's what you can come to expect. Patterns at a glance. Okay, I like this. They do this instead of having it so that you have to go through the entire book. So the patterns are Risley by Katie Clary, which is a crochet pattern. And then there's also this crochet pattern, which is by Dimitra Bogri, called After Show. Knit is Vargas, which is, these are the 2 sock or slippers, I believe. And Ringleader, which is also a knit project. We've got Renette Cam doing Vargas, and Ringleader is by Hannah Thiessen. I'm kind of all over the place, but Meet the Membership Yarn, so it kind of just goes over all of these again. And then I believe it's going to start going with Meet the Sock yarn, so these are all variegated, obviously. And then it goes into the patterns themselves, which is really cool. I like that they send the patterns too with it, because it gives you an idea of a project you can do with it if you don't automatically have something in mind for this. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this, considering I only have 300 yards. But I'm excited about this. This was definitely a good buy. I definitely think that you should get the July crate, because these are gorgeous yarns and they're very pretty. You can see all the little tufts of alpaca that's just kind of like stringing on at the sides a little bit, but it's really pretty and soft. And I'm very excited about this. It is a beautiful yarn, and I definitely think that this was worth the KnitCrate. So, alright, that's really all there is to this video. Do all the social media stuff down in the doobly-doo. We're kind of getting more people active on our Patreon, so if you're interested in doing any kind of stuff like that, obviously you don't have to, but if you're interested and you are on Patreon, we have one if you want to help support the channel. It's very exciting times for me, because you can get a lot of awesome... It's very exciting because you can get a lot of awesome prizes when you do become a patron. So keep that in mind. Also, all the other social media stuff, we try to go on Instagram and we go on Facebook. We don't do a lot on Twitter, like at all, honestly, but we're mostly on there. And you can always contact us on Ravelry or through my email. All links are down in the doobly-doo. Alright, until next time, guys. Bye!